Alright, what's up guys? Clan Geek here. 2 videos within 2 days. Unbelievable, I know. And then you're not going to hear it from us again for another like 7 months.
Right?
Probably, let's be real. We're here to be extremely late as always on another thing, which is the Dragon Ball Heroes anime. And I just watched it again before we did this, which yes, I did actually do that show. Just to remember it. And I was like, oh yeah, this was a little disappointing.
So, Super Dragon Ball Heroes. I knew nothing going into any of this, other than this is just a game that's going on in Japan.
That we should totally have and don't have.
We should totally have, but they have no desire or any interest in bringing over to
Dude,
America,
if they made that a mobile game,
anywhere else.
it'd be huge. We'd go all gacha on that shit. We'd drop millions. But, you know, they don't want money.
I think it defeats the whole purpose of what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a card game that you, like, slip into a machine and, you know, you do your shit.
That would work, too. It'd just be a little more expensive to bring over. But that's besides the point.
Yeah.
So that's what Dragon Ball Heroes is. It's a game that we can't play. But Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the anime, is an anime made to promote the game, but with high enough production values that it's like its own series in a way. It's like a, think of it like Pokemon Legends, which was like the Pokemon series that told random stories from across the Pokemon universe in like short, like 5 to 10 minute bursts. It's kind of like that. But as for the actual content of Heroes, it's batshit insane. Anything can happen. Anyone can become a Super Saiyan 3. Goku can fight himself. Cooler can become Golden Cooler. We're gonna see some crazy shit in Heroes, but sadly we did not see any of that crazy shit the first episode. This first episode was more set up than anything, but it teased the fight that we wanted to see, and then dropped the ball on it pretty hard. So basically, Trunks gets kidnapped, and this asshole Fu, who looks like a dude from Naruto, I'm drawing a blank on the name, tells Goku and Vegeta, oh yeah, if Trunks is my friend, go save him. And then everybody gets trapped on the prison planet, which is a planet you cannot escape from without collecting the 7 Dragon Balls. Joe, go on. What happened next after the expedition?
Oh, yeah, so after all the explanation, like what? Okay, so Fu's just like, all right, peace, guys, and he disappears, and Goku and Vegeta are standing there, and they're like, oh, what do we do next? And all of a sudden, this fucking guy shows up. It's another Goku, except this guy's wearing fucking red clothes.
Which is awesome. I love the design of Xeno Goku. He seems like a more serious Goku that has, like, I don't know, he just seems more serious, more badass, and I like Xeno Goku a lot. The design.
All right, sure. Apparently he can go Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah. Post GT
Okay.
Goku.
Right. And so now this guy can go Super Saiyan 4, and the Goku that we've been following up to this point with Vegeta, they've been training with Whis, and they haven't reached GT yet, so they can go up to Super Saiyan God.
No.
So
alternate dimensions. GT does not exist, remember?
Okay, right. So GT doesn't exist. Right. Okay, whatever.
Alternate timelines is how it's explained. It's not canon or not canon, it's just an alternate timeline. It's basically Full Metal Alchemist to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. 2 different endings to the same story.
Okay. So now you got these 2 guys, so, you know, so they can become Super Saiyan gods, blue hair and everything. And now they're going in and they're fighting Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Xeno.
Which should be fucking awesome, by the way.
Should have.
But yeah, it's Goku versus Goku.
But
it's an all-out Goku
these episodes are 8 minutes. Whoa.
Yeah, it's an 8 minutes long. They fought for, I think, like a minute and a half of it. And the animation was better than expected on some of those punches. Like, the art is good in Heroes. It looks like a slightly better shaded version of Dragon Ball Super, which I actually really like. But this is so little going on, man. Like, they had this pretty cool, quick, like, flurry of combos with each other for like 30 seconds. Then they shoot the worst animated Kamehameha I've ever seen, and then it's over. That was it. Which kind of sucked, but...
And the disappointing thing about that Kamehameha was that they were both, like, apparently on the same, like, page with, like, we've got to free ourselves from the from whatever the fuck we're on the prison planet, so let's shoot this Kamehameha at each other and, like, just rip the fabric of whatever the barrier is that's keeping them there. And it visually did not look like like a Kamehameha. Like, it just didn't look.
It didn't have any of the
cool
force or the action. It was just kind of like a little baby Kamehameha.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, poof.
Now, Joe, if you see if you see the manga version of that exact same scene, they shoot these big motherfucking like Cell versus Gohan Kamehamehas, like the huge motherfuckers, and then the anime is just like, dude, the cheap. They don't care. It'll be on screen for 10 seconds. So, whatever.
Why?
It is what it is.
Whatever.
But moving on,
Yeah,
though,
it's like plot device, but whatever.
it's rushed. But moving on, though, so Goku and Goku were like, "Oh, you're not evil. All right, we're on the same side." And then they realize that Fu is the one behind everything, and he tells them that they need the Dragon Balls to escape. Goku, or Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Xeno Goku, already has one, and they have to fight 6 other people to get the other ones. And then it cuts over to Trunks, who's escaping his prison cell. He's like, "What the hell's going on?" And he gets confronted by Cooler, and that's where it ends. Now, as a setup episode, it was okay. I don't want to say it's the worst thing in the world. It was kind of cool, but just it floundered the promise of Goku versus Goku Super Saiyan 4. And we never got a definitive answer of which one was stronger between Blue or Super Saiyan 4, because by the rules, Blue should be way stronger, but technically, as far as they want us to believe, they're on the same level. It was just a little disappointing to see the Super Saiyan 4 versus Blue fight not get resolved, and I hope they fight again, just so that way, like, we get just a better fight, like an after. You know what, we should fight for real and see who would win, because Goku would probably do that anyway. And that'd be cool to see, like, as a reward at the end. But at the same time, the next episode is what's more interesting to me, because that's when things start really happening, from what I can tell. So there's this Dark Saiyan, who known as Cumber or Kanba, depending on how you want to pronounce his name. I'm just going to say Kanba because it sounds better than Cumber, because Cumber sounds gross. And he's basically, Fu told him, not yet, you'll have your turn later. So next episode, he supposedly breaks out and corrupts Goku with some dark energy, which looks cool. We're going to see Cooler, maybe even Golden Cooler fight Goku. Like, we're going to see some pretty cool fights next episode, and I hope that they aren't as disappointing as this one. Or at the very least, that they at least resolve the fights in a cool way. But yeah, it was fine. Like, I'm disappointed in that they teased Super Saiyan 4 versus Blue so hard and then dropped the ball on that. But I don't think they could possibly drop the ball as bad as that, because no other fight's going to be as hype as that, except for Blue Vegito versus Kanba. We saw in one of the previews for the game that fight, and that's clearly probably how this is going to end. And Joe, there was a new trailer for the Dragon Ball Heroes game just like the other day. 2 days ago. 2 days ago it was. Which showed Ultra Instinct Vegito.
What?
It wasn't one of the anime ones. It was like an in-game graphic, but you saw him clear as day. And that has me interested for how this is going to end. Yeah. But yeah, Joe, give me your final thoughts on this. Mine, it was acceptable.
Wait, but what are we talking about? Final thoughts on
Heroes, on this episode, and like what you want from the next one. Okay. You go first. You go first.
Because mine, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't feel anything from this. Like, it's just like whatever to me. So, like, they have to really do something that's more interesting. Like once they did the whole Vegeta, once they did the whole Goku versus Super Saiyan 4 Goku thing, and it was nothing at the end, I was just disappointed. And then the rest of it, I was like, I can't care. I want to know who Cumber, like, what his thing is all about. I'm sorry, I'm gonna use Cumber.
I think that's the proper name anyway. You're fine.
All right. So I'm interested in what that is. Like, as an artist, like, I'm interested in, like, being able to draw the character, and I like the straitjacket design, so it's cool to me.
He breaks out of the straitjacket, like, though.
Well, yeah, but I've read something that, like, at some point, like, he wears, like, the rags afterwards, like, when he's broken out of it. So, like, visually, that sounds cool to me. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. I might be disappointed when I finally see it. But, so, like, it's cool to me. I like the idea that Cooler is working with Trunks, apparently, like that.
They're gonna fight first, guaranteed. They're gonna fight first, guaranteed.
Yeah, so like that. These are things that I am looking forward to. Like, I'm gonna watch it. I'm a Dragon Ball fan.
Of course, yeah, it's a rule.
But yeah, like with this first episode, I'm just okay, cool, thank you.
Yeah, that's the general consensus of pretty much everybody, myself included. Like, I was entertained, but I wasn't satisfied, if that makes sense. Like, it was cool to see something new Dragon Ball with the cool new Goku design, Super Saiyan 4 making an appearance in anime. Some of that stuff makes me happy, because I enjoy Super Saiyan 4. I'm still sad to see it go and never be used again, so that's why I'm glad to see it. But, like, they could do so much more, and I feel like they will do more. Or, there's also the other possibility. Every single episode is going to be like this, where it's going to be like a short little micro-adventure. and maybe have one decently animated bit, and then that's it for the 8-minute episode. Like, we might just get one fight an episode, and then like after 7 episodes, that's the end of it. But if those fights are half decent, like, because Goku vs. Goku, nobody was ever going to win, so I'm sure when Goku fights Cooler or whoever the hell, or Bojack, or whatever the hell happens next, that the fight will actually be decided. And I think that's the biggest problem with this episode, is that the fight couldn't be decided in a way that decides which one wins. So they had to like half-ass the ending of that fight. So I think it will get better, but we'll really see on Sunday, won't we?
Yeah. So I guess it's like a bi-weekly thing?
Yeah, it's bi-weekly, so we're gonna get it by this Sunday. I think is the next episode. Yeah.
Cool.
We'll watch it then. We'll see how it is, and then we'll have a new trailer for the movie to discuss by then too. So hey,
that is true. Yeah. So so I guess as far as Dragon Ball content, like there is stuff to talk about. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Guys.
Oh, and also more importantly, we figured out how to record from my new PC, where so we don't have to be next to each other, so it's way easier.
You gotta plug in your new PC stuff.
Yeah, I gotta tell people, so we can actually record without being next to each other, which makes our life way easier. So hey, content is possible to make now. Alright guys, it's Tom and Joe from Clan Geek. I will see you next time.
See you later.